So sound is also very potent in helping to open and clear the throat chakra. But there's something even bigger than that. And that's telling the truth, telling your truth, standing in your truth, right? And every time you do that, you are utilizing the throat chakra. And it's good to remember that your truth won't necessarily be anybody else's truth, but it's important that you do stand in your truth. And there's some stories, my friend, you know, those stories that kind of loop in your mind sometimes. We would like you to revisit those stories frame by frame by frame and tell yourself the truth within each frame, because in some of those stories you have taken more responsibility
Yeah.
than than is yours, and in some of those stories you have taken less responsibility. So that is also a tool that will help to open and clear the throat chakra. And it's powerful to go in and to tell yourself the truth about those stories that loop through your mind. Everyone can do this, right? We were able to work with our woman, Sean, and helped her to release all of those old stories that would pop up, right? Make her feel small, make her feel, that she'd done something wrong. All of those stories. And where she took too much responsibility, she was able to bless it and let it go. Where she hadn't taken enough responsibility, she was able to look at that and see if there was any way to shift that. But she told herself the absolute truth with each frame of those stories. And
Yeah.
sometimes you might want to do it a couple times. Here's my story, and I opened the door and walked into the room. Well, how were you feeling when you walked into the room? What was your intention? Right? This is an unraveling of things that are still being held in your field and in your physical body.